Hello there, you guys. So I was going to wait for this video to do an unboxing of two books, but one of them has not been here and it's been almost a week. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to do our video. So this is our wrap up for October. This is our October wrap up and we have some good books. We also have some books that I don't own, so I'm just going to show you like pictures up here. But let's get started. Okay, so I'm just going to show you these. So this is the books, and you can already tell what two of them are, I'm pretty sure. You can probably even tell what the bottom one is, but... Okay, so we started out October with Fake Skating by Lynn Painter, of course. And I have this one, and then I have the maroon version from Target, I think. I wanted the maroon one first, and then I went to the bookstore with a friend, and she got an autographed one, and I was like, wait a second. Let me just check the pile, you know? Let me just see what's happening here. So we got this one too, but so I read this on a trip, and so that was really fun. And then on the same trip, that same day, I also read The Tattooist of Auschwitz. So there's that. I read this book on my Kindle mostly, but look at this. And then we went to like a small town, what is it called? It's like a cafe and a bookstore like kind of thing, and they have like these half-price books or something. It was really nice. So I got this, and I got a few more historical fiction books, so that was awesome. So I probably read like a third of it physical, but it was really nice. So these were good, and I probably like this more because I felt scared to annotate this. I didn't really want to like, because you know with historical fiction you don't really want to like annotate it and be like crazy and like kind of how I was with this book. I was kind of, oh, I didn't annotate at first. Oh, this is the wrong book. Oh my god, I was like I'm pretty sure I annotated. Yeah, like every single page almost has me saying something, so I said yes maniacally turns page. Like I was having so much fun with this book, like every single page. So there's that. So I just love this. This cover is so pretty in my opinion. Next to this one, like, I think this is my favorite. The blue one was also very gorgeous, but I only got this one because of the signed copy, and I just thought that was really cool. So I probably won't buy another one unless it's like I actually meet her in person and get that signed. Then I'd probably use the blue one. But so we have The Tattooist of Auschwitz and Fake Skating. Okay, next we have Regretting You, which also just left the theater, so it was in there for a bit. So I went and got to see that too. And so this was actually so good. And the movie, I haven't been able to talk about it in very many videos like I was making, because I've been making like 3 videos at the same time. So everything's like a bit twisted. But this stuck so well. Like the movie stuck so well to the book. Here comes Audrey. Okay. So it did not disappoint. I was very happy with it, and I would totally go watch it again. I love McKenna Grace so much. Like, I cannot wait for her to be in Sunrise on the Reaping because I just know she's going to do amazing. It was so good. And there were a few important things that I really wish they had kept in, but overall, it was very good. What did I give it? I gave it 4 stars. And I forgot to mention this, but Fake Skating, I didn't give any stars. What? Where's my pen? I gave it 3. Honestly, that's fine with me. It wasn't my favorite Lynn Painter book, but it wasn't my least favorite either. So I think Betting on You remains the top. And The Tattooist of Auschwitz, I gave 4 stars. And I did cry. Okay, next, by Misty Wilson, we have Falling Like Leaves, and look at the cover. Okay. So you look at this. It was cute. It wasn't anything like crazy spectacular that I'm going to be like thinking about for the rest of my life. Like there was one scene I really enjoyed, and I think I wrote that down. Yeah, it was. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm gonna try not to spoil as much in my videos. I love the cover. I love the sprayed edges. It looks so nice. I'm so tired, so I'm not giving a great review right now. I'm sorry if I'm not as energetic as I should be. But anyway, it was very good. It was like Gilmore Girls. It did feel like that. I'm gonna say the book I'm reading right now probably feels more like Gilmore Girls for sure. Like this one, it was okay. It was what I needed at the time. I needed a lot of romance this past like month or two. So this has been nice. It was not my favorite book of all time. I'll say that. I probably won't reread it. I don't think I annotated it either. So like, yeah. Next. Oh my god. You guys. I can't even. So I read The Nightingale the month before October. And October, wait, September, October, November, December, September. So I read The Nightingale the month before October, and then I read this a few, like maybe 19 days later. This was so good. I think I like this more than The Nightingale. The Nightingale was so amazing. I did not think this would top it, and at first I was like 60 pages in, I was like, okay, it's very interesting, but I was reading other things at the same time. Like, I had just, so when I bought this, I was 60 pages in. I was also reading Fake Skating and The Tattooist of Auschwitz at the same exact time. So everything was going crazy. I was like, I cannot focus on this right now. This is not where my mind can be. And it was like intimidating because look how big this is. Like, this is crazy. So I had to wait until I got home, and then I started reading it. And I probably read like 400 pages in one day. It was so good. It was so, so good. I had my Spotify playlist with like songs that matched the book. And I did see one of the songs gave a spoiler away. And I was so mad about that. But it was so good. It was like not what I would expect. It was such a different feeling than like The Nightingale. But it was so good. So I read this at the same time my grandma did, but my grandma finished it a bit before me. So as you can tell in these videos, like, that I make, my family reads a lot of the same books I do. And so that's really awesome. So this was really good. My mom has already read this, I think. So she recommended. I'm going to read The Four Winds next, I think. So I'm excited for that. That might be in next month's video, I'm hoping. So I don't have the physical copy of this because me and my mom went to the library we went to the library a few times last month. And so we were borrowing books that we wanted to read because we keep trying to find this one certain book that I'm about to tell you about, and like no one had it. Like that shop I was telling you about, no one had it. So it was Princess: A True Story of Life Behind the Veil in Saudi Arabia. And it was really good. I gave it 3 stars. So my mom and her cousin read this when they were about my age. So like a long time ago. No. And so she was like, she was telling me a bit about it. She was like, it just really made me see like how women were treated back then. And she was like, and me and my cousin, we just read it, and so we talked about it all the time. And so I'm gonna see if her cousin's daughter, who is also my age, will go read it now, because now I just need someone to talk to. It's not like this mind like warping story. It's just like it really just shows what was happening, and it makes me understand and see like how life is like over there. And so I really thought it was interesting. I liked it. It took me a bit to get into, but my mom would read it out loud in my room, and I would like play like this matching game on my iPad. So that was fun. I had a good time with that, and then that's pretty much it. That's all I'm gonna say. The main character is so funny and so sassy the entire book. It's so great. Okay. Then next. I finally did it, you guys. I finally read That's Not My Name. I actually can't believe this. So I have been waiting probably a year or 2. I think 2 now. And I was like, okay, I'll read it one day, but I want to read it in kind of like October. Turns out I did read it in October. I finally did it. So this book I was a little dramatic with. I will say that. In my video I made, I'm like actually like like jumping back, and I'm like, I was editing that and I was like, girl, it was scary, but like I was really into that. Apparently I was like zoned in. I was like, you cannot talk to me while I'm reading this. I need to know what's happening. So plot twist was actually so good. I loved this so much more than I thought I was. Like, I did not think I was going to enjoy this. I was like, and honestly, I really was hoping that I would. And then I saw someone do a review, and I was like, well, I want to do that. I want to feel included. So I finally read this. I gave this 4 stars. Wow. Oh, I gave The Great Alone 5 stars, by the way. And I read this on the 23rd. So, geez, I read a lot of books. So I read The Great Alone on the 21st. And then I read on the 22nd, Princess: A True Story of Life Behind the Veil in Saudi Arabia. And then the next day, I read That's Not My Name. And then the next day, I read Cool Crown novella, which it's short, so it like didn't really feel like it. And then the next day, I read Sundays in the Reading. So I finally have the special edition, and I know you could tell because, I mean, how many copies of books do you have like with sprayed edges that look exactly like this? So I already knew you could tell whenever I showed it like this at the beginning. Whatever. Anyway, so I reread this, and I've read it 6 times now, and I just got the audiobook on Libby, so I'm going to be listening to that tomorrow. I don't know. I'm hoping, because I just haven't listened to the audiobook version yet, and I'm like, maybe while I listen to the audiobook, I can also like look at this version, you know? So I reread that with my sister, and might I just tell you, we both sobbed. There were so many times. Okay, so my sister does not love reading all the time, so I have been begging her ever since this book came out. Okay, I got it the night before. Well, I got it on the 17th, like at midnight. There was this release party, so I've been begging her since March 17th to read this book. Okay, she finally did it. So October 26th. What a beautiful day. What a lovely day. So I have a video I'm trying to like edit, but it's taking forever because like it's a whole story. And so maybe you'll get it, maybe you won't. But there were a lot of tears. There was a lot of reactions I was hoping for, so I'm glad she enjoyed it. This is probably my favorite book of all time, so I'm so happy to finally have this edition. Like, this is actually so stunning. I just don't believe that this is mine. It does not feel real, like, at all. George Orwell. Oh, I was like, I thought he's dead. But William Blake. I need to write my review for the book I just read. Alright, so I'm gonna go do that, but that was my reading for this month. Let me try to fix it. So there, it's actually not upside down, yay. So this was pretty good. I'll say that. And plus the 2 books, so the Cruel Crown or whatever, it's like I got it from the library, and then the Saudi Arabia one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 books is not bad at all. I'm happy with that. So I loved October. This fall, I love fall so much. And I'm really hoping this month will be just like that. It is already the 9th, and I've only read 3 books. But I'm about to go write down one. So this is what I'm reading right now. I'm so wiped out. Okay, and then I also just started The Cozy Crumb by Audrey Douglas. Go check that out. And so it's been nice. It's so exciting. So this is my little sister. She wrote this. She just got published the other day, and I got my copy Friday. So I need to finish it. I started annotating a bit, and I'm so proud of her. So please go check that out. Thank you so much. And I should have my copy of The Same Backward as Forward by tomorrow. I'm really hoping. But there's that. So I'm gonna go write my review for I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you what I've read. No, I'm not. Be surprised. So I'm gonna go write my review for a book I just finished. I think I'll do purple. We'll see how that goes. Bye.